Hey everyone, welcome to another Surviving Mars playthrough. This particular tutorial is about maintenance. So here we are back on Mars. We're going to do this tutorial. It told me to delete one of the things and it collapsed. There are all these lines that need to be removed. It shows us different building priorities. I guess when you arrive to a destination, that has been in production for quite a bit to prepare for your arrival. I think the one thing you need to learn when you're on site is how to redeploy assets or reutilize them. So this lesson had to do with breaking things down and repurposing different things. So, of course, talking about different maintenance costs is something that happens in an austere environment when things run 24/7. There's wear and tear on different things. It's going to show me how to do resource extraction. Right here is metals that we need for maintenance. Sending this is where we learn how to do set pathways or to be able, or transport routes to do things automated for the transport vehicle. Here we are resupplying, learning about resupplying our stuff. It's asking me to get different elements that we need to rebuild areas. Here it is. We got a clear building. There's a demolition button. We gotta delete some cables and pipes. So maintenance is a thing. I guess when you're no longer need part of your base, you can salvage the material and use it for something else. It's useful because there's now like a Home Depot nearby. You can get stuff to get more of that thing that you needed. Regardless, that's our rocket that had the resupply module. It's telling me to make a battery here to store some electric charge, deleting things that are disconnected. Water extractor here. Can only be built next to water area. The drones building that. By the way, the game that I'll be playing, it's gonna have the following rules. I'm gonna only have I only have the normal mode, which is normal speed, and I won't be in the cheetah mode. Here I mentioned, well, earlier I mentioned that I was wasteful with the pipes because I didn't know how they connected. I learned a trick later on from replaying the game over and over that you don't need to connect all those little things that are prompted on there. You just need to have the connection to the next thing. So you don't need all those extra connections here. It'll save you metal in the long run or resources in the long run. Here we're building our first dome. It's pretty exciting. This is eventually the part that I want to get to in a future game. But let's say so since the next game is going to be probably our third playthrough of this surviving Mars. Why don't we just continue that one as long as we can? We could make that the series, but we'll see how that goes. We'll still have the tutorials, but we're gonna continue until the end of the tutorial. And this playlist will just mention that we learned from the tutorial, and then the next future games we're not gonna restart. Is that I'm starting to get the hang of it. Even though I haven't gotten a dome or have my first colony yet, I think I know the basics enough to know what to do. I still need to know more keyboard shortcuts though. I want to be able to play this seamlessly. Maybe I should bring up the controller. I don't know. So you're doing a resupply. I don't know if it was in this playthrough where I dismantled the rocket for parts. I don't know if in that scenario is something that most people do, but that's what I did just to get more parts. I was missing some metal. Uh, I wanted a way to have some extra parts. Yeah, I think this is where I destroy it. Can't remember. Anyway, this is how it's going to be. We're gonna do this time lapse fashion. Eventually, I want to make a series that tells a story and or have some creative way to entertain you guys, because so far it's just been me presenting you with a problem that I have in a particular day and trying to solve it, but it takes forever for me to do. If I make a story out of this one, oh yeah, I did destroy the rocket. If I make a story out of this one, it might be pretty cool. I don't know what kind of story. I tend to have some weird humor, so we'll see how that goes. Kind of thinking about these things are still takes a lot of effort, but I want to put good content for you guys. By the way, if you do like this game, hit the like button. That way I know. So the like button is something you hear a content creator always ask about. But for me, I use it as a clue that you want more of this kind of thing. So I intentionally gear my next episode based on what you guys like. I mean, for the most part, it is just me playing a game as I play it. You finally finish that thing. But at the same time, it's also me asking you what you like, because when I was on Twitch, the only content that I had was when people would join and tell me or teach me things and gave me ideas for the next future missions. That's how I played Kerbal Space Program. I did variety streaming. It was almost the same thing, even though I did my own thing. Some people asked or gave me feedback on where to go. So I think of likes as a form of feedback, constructive feedback, I guess would be a comment. Let me know. Here is the brand new game from everything I learned. Same map. I still don't have any rovers. I land in a place where I can get some medals, which I did not bring on my ship for some reason. I'm missing a whole bunch of things that I should have. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. The next couple of episodes gonna continue off from a playthrough. I'm gonna try to land somewhere that's nice. So each time I play this map, the resources are randomized. There's no like thing where I'm not entirely sure from the past playthrough. I looked for the same place that has nice resources, but then when I scan the place again, it just disappears. So there's some sort of randomness that happens, I guess, whenever you're in the map. But here I show you what I learned. So I lay down a 5-unit pipe, and I have one of those things just connected in that area. It connects to the building, so I don't have to designate like an area, or I don't have to put so many pipes to cover the whole object. I just need to touch the pipe that's up there. So which I thought was good. I wanted this to be next to the rocket anyway. Wherever that rocket is, though, I do want to put a dome. So you see, as long as I touch part of the pipe, it shows that it's connected to a building. So I turn off the thing that makes the fuel because it's not being used and there's no water intake yet. I learned about priorities in the maintenance part of the lesson, but I forgot that. So I wanted a particular thing to be built first, but they'll go in the order of, I guess, whichever supplies are near. So that's why they did the refueling pod first. Right here, I was talking about the different resource mats. You slide the slider a little bit, then it'll let you do the thing that you want, or the drones will go and find the things that you need. Dark side of the sun. Here, I think I picked something random. I wasn't sure what would be my prize, but it says it costs less to research a certain particular thing. The social one had 150. So I don't have any people on this or colonists yet. So I don't think it would be needed. But if you guys know how many souls it takes to get your first colony in, leave a comment below. How fast have you done it? I've seen people post that it takes 100 souls to prepare everything to have colonists. I don't know. I think it's totally possible to have it earlier. But the way I play this game, it probably will take 100 souls. Depending on how things go, we might keep playing this map, but I definitely like it. This is the same thing that happened with the River Run map, which I chose. It looked like it had all the nice resources and city skylines. So this one I chose because it was flat and didn't have a lot of disasters. I guess didn't have a lot of asteroids, or it's a relatively flat land, and hopefully it works out well. I think I play with the terrain tool a little bit here to remove part of the mountain. I don't know how that works. It will probably take a while. I don't know if it's this one or somewhere else. Eventually want to be able to research the ability to get rovers, or when I get my next rocket or have a resupply, I'll have the rovers come in. I got them. Things being built. It's good progression so far. First thing I do need to build, I guess in the next playthrough, I gotta remind myself I have a Stirling generator and don't really need too many solar panels. So here I'm trying to clear the land with the terrain tool. It might reveal some resources underneath, but I wanted to terraform the land so that my area would look nice. So here I'm plopping down different sensor towers, and this is the drone hub to extend my reach for the next drone. And I'm experimenting with the wind power here. This is a windmill. I don't know how windy the area is. I probably should read the stats, but hopefully, whoa, I think that comet was heading towards us, or the meteor. Are so good. A lot of idle drones here. Should be gathering materials or reassign them to the main rocket. I wonder what happens if I select the drones and select my transport who has a pathway, or he's already collecting materials. Will they follow what he's doing or it's doing? I should name these rovers. Oh, if you want to have something named after you, feel free to comment and subscribe. I'll make that an incentive if you want to be part of the game. Even though I restart this game, maybe you should wait until I make a series out of this. Anyway, this is all the time that we have. Thank you for watching. If you really liked what you see here, hit that like button or hit that subscribe, ding that bell, and I'll see you in 3 days. This is Nezodam signing out. Take care, stay safe, and remember, you're essential.